So here you have all the templates, and these are all editable just like an HTML page. So I could open up this specials.inc file, for instance, and let's say, let me go back. Let's say I wanted this to say feature items instead of our product specials. I could simply edit this page. If I could find the product specials.
I think if you do a Command F.
Yeah. Yeah. Not in there. Is this the right file? Let's double check. We can go into the administration.
Yeah, I'll bet you that's a header on that page.
Oh, that's right. It could be a header.
That include file might specify all the HTML right beneath that line.
So if we go into headers searchable and click on products, there it is. You're right. So that is we can change that to featured products or something.
Sure.
And this is also the page where you can tell which of those templates you are using. By the way, you can, within that product templates directory, you can add any .inc file that you want, and it will show up in this drop-down menu automatically. So
this is a good place where you can really truly see how you have access right down to the WebDNA level for everything that's inside.
Sure, yeah. So now we have featured products instead of
And too, we may want to get a set of smaller images that we use for the front page and save that larger one for the product detail page. All of that can be things that you work on as you develop your site using Site Builder.
Right. So here's the product listings page, and it's got kind of the same default header here that we can. I think this one's actually within the file itself instead of being in the header. So let's first. We're using the brief2.inc file, so let's grab that file. Yeah, there's the products and service listing. I don't like that whole line, so I'm just going to comment it out using WebDNA's comment tags.
It's a permissions error.
It was rejected by the server, so yeah, there's a permissions issue there, so let's see where that is. Where are we at? We're in Christoph's T, good, so let's see what the permissions are for the products templates folder. There it is. Right, we don't have my FTP user doesn't have right access to this. My FTP user is in the group www, but it's called a different name, so it doesn't have right access. So I'm going to change the permissions of that directory. And then I'm going to take a quick peek just to make sure the files themselves are writable.
Nope.
Which they're not. So I'm going to.
That's probably the bigger problem right there, because.
No, both of them will make it so that you can't write to it. So I'm going to just.
Yeah.
Oops, I don't want to do 775. I want to do 660 on the files. So that should do it. So now when I go back to my BB edit file and hit Command S, it saves. So
That's an important thing. You know, in almost every version of WebDNA, permissions are always going to be an item that you have to deal with because the OS deals with permissions. So whenever you run into problems or error messages, permissions should be one of the things you consider relatively early on as a potential source of the problem.
Sure, sure. Now that both Mac OS 10 is now permission based, as well as the traditional Unix and Linux environments as well. So, all right, so that got rid of that that what I considered to be kind of ugly header that was up there. I don't know. Should we change the? You know, I think the idea here is that I think we've sort of provided the proof that you can build a site rather quickly.
Well, we can mention too that navigation, just as we control the colors in the background and we control the colors in the header, so too can you control the colors in the navigation. So we can approximate the look and feel. Now, granted, this isn't going to be pixel for pixel identical to what the customer provided, but what you are providing is a very rapid way of getting a fully functional commerce website that can clear credit card charges, that can manage users. It's an extremely sophisticated site.
Right, right.
Just using this really rapid build store builder tool.
Yeah, I'll go into, just for example, some of the other features that Site Builder offers. If you click on shipping, it automatically has a tool, or wizard, I should say, for integrating into UPS so that you can get live shipping rates. You just need to sign up for an account and then enter in your information, and then all of a sudden your site works with UPS. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I should show the fulfillment and the orders. Once an order is placed, I think I can actually do this. Now that we have a product in here, let's actually buy it.
That's funny.
So
it's true. You can automatically start selling right away.
Right. So I'm going to view cart.
Oh, you got two of them in there.
Yeah. Well, let's remove one of them. It doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah, we'll just do.
Go Wisconsin.
So I'm just filled this in quickly, and there's a checkbox here that allows me to skip the billing address, which I'm going to do just to keep this speedy. I get the final invoice page. I can enter my Visa information. And a date in the future. And purchase. So here's the thank you page. You can actually click on this. Let me go back to show you here. Well, I can't because it's
You
processed.
can. You just have to say okay.
Yeah, but I think it might submit it again. So we'll not do that. But we haven't set up the triggers yet for this store that processes orders automatically. So I happen to know the correct URL. Get there shorter this way though, to manually process orders. And I typed something in wrong here. Oh, yeah, I see it. We got the Christoph's T directory.